A very good evening to all. I hope things are perfect. My voice is clear and can you see the screen? Just let me know, one of you. Roshni, good evening. Shakti, good evening. Kaushalya, good evening. Is everything perfect so that we can start the session for the day? Yes, Purvis, good evening. One of you can just revert me back if you can hear me clearly, and so that we can yes, Kanchana, very good. Okay, yeah, Deepa, thank you very much. We'll start the session for the day. So welcome you all to NTA UGC NET Paper 1 preparation, that is for October 2021. And today we are with people, development and environment, especially the topics on international agreement. Now we have done all this very well. So now you have to please read. Now see, let me clear one thing. It's hardly 2 weeks are left now, not even 2 weeks, few days are left. So now the very smart strategy which you have to apply is to read the question carefully. Maybe some questions are very easy, so understand the reading strategy and then try to attempt the question. Anything important, please note it down in your notes so that you can revise for your examination. So let's start with the first question. Now the first question, initial questions like ensure that things are very clear. It is match the following, that is you have the list 1 and list 2, where you have days on one hand and you have to recognize the days: World Health Day, World Population Day, World Ozone Day and World AIDS Day. So you have to match the following. So I'll just repeat once again. Sorry, I didn't see some messages. Yes. Yes, Shakti. Now, yes, you can join PhD. Now, what important messages are there? No, I will not. These 2 weeks are very crucial for everyone. So let's focus now on exam. Whatever you have, your doubts you have, you post the messages on the channel. Also, I can revert you back. Okay. Yes, Hema, Naresh, I'm fine. Thank you. Everyone, the questions have started. I hope you people are reading the answer. Initial 10 questions are little bit image wise, so I just request everyone to just read it clearly because I didn't get time to type it properly. The rest of the questions are typed one, so just try your level best. Okay, so we have got answer as B, B, B. Okay, others the answers are less. Those who have joined, don't forget to like, share, subscribe so that others also can join quickly. Okay, so let's understand this particular concept. Now see, you have the days. Now many a times it happens that you do not know the dates, but if you see, World Ozone Day is very popular, I meant to say, and World Population Day also we have revised a lot. So World Ozone Day, you know that it is 16th of September, and World Population Day, you know it is 11th of July. So just try to match it accordingly. The rest, in case if you do not know the two part, will fall in place. Okay, so in that case, yes, your B is right answer. That is option number B comes to the right answer. That is World Health Day falls on 7th of April. World Population Day falls on 11th July. World Ozone Day falls on 16th September. And World AIDS Day falls on 1st December. Yes, now apart from this, there are quick little bit extra days, and this I have kept it on the different slide. If you want to just click the screenshot, you can do. That is Wetland Day, which is again important, National Science Day, Forestry Day, World Water Day, also again which is very important, Meteorological Day, Health Day, Heritage Day, Earth Day, Anti-Tobacco Day, World Environmental Day. Now here it is very common now. There may be no questions on this. World Population Day we did, Ozone Day we did, Green Consumer Day, Habitat Day, Wildlife Week, that is 1st of October to 7th of October, World Animal Welfare Day, and the International Day for Natural Disaster Reduction. So this, please make sure that you are, you are handling these things very carefully, especially days. So just keep on revising now for next 2 weeks the days. Maybe one question is expected. Okay, now coming to the next question. In a city, the noise level represented by equivalent sound pressure level over 8 hours period were reported as 80 dB, that is decibel in bracket A. What does A refers to? We have done this concept in our regular class. As I said, some of them are only 1 or 2 questions are of old class, rest all are new. So in a city, the noise level represented by equivalent sound pressure over 8 hours. Now this is just to, just given as an example. They just want to ask you what does the word alphabet A, refers to. Whether it is a type of amplifier used in the measurement, whether it is a type of microphone used in measurement, whether it is a measurement of daytime, or whether it is weighing used in the measurement. So what does the alphabet A refers to? We have done this concept, okay. DB Mangesh Bhoi, that is B, okay. All regular students should be able to answer this question. This we have done very well. So let's understand those who have given it wrong. Let's understand the concept. The alphabet A, that is weight decibels, is abbreviated as dBA, or it is capital A or a small a or a in the bracket. It's nothing but an expression to relative loudness of sound in air as perceived by human ear. So A weighted system, that is the decibel value of sound, is referred as the low frequency reduced compared to unweighted decibel, in which no correction is made for audio frequency. Okay, bit technical it is, but yes, the alphabet A, okay, it's nothing but it is a type of weighing used in the measurement. It is not an amplifier, it is not a microphone, it's not a measurement, but it is a type of amplifier, it's a type of weighing used in the measurement. So please remember, and this A can be a capital A, it can be a small a, or it can be a in the bracket. Yes, fine. So yes, now world, we have just done it just now. So just I wanted to check your memory. World Wetland Day is celebrated on what? Is it Feb 14th? Is it Feb 2nd of Feb, or 28th of Feb, or 29th of Feb? So when is exactly the World Wetland Day celebrated on? Question number 3 now. Everyone, question number 3. So when exactly is the Wetland Day celebrated? Yes, okay. Just now we have done this concept. Okay. So now you should be able to answer this quickly. All 100% answers I need. Yes. Very good. Yes. Okay. Okay, fine. I'm just waiting for, so that the number which is there, it should be quickly, all the numbers should be there. Okay. Wetland, Shakti, it is like marshy land, you can tell, watery, you can tell, either it is, artificially or naturally. Okay. So wetland, the land which is covered by water, you can talk about that. So yes, the right answer is February 2nd. Is it clear? Okay, coming to, yes, the concept. Now there are 2 important points which I want you to just note it down regarding this wetland. First of all, the Convention on Wetland, that is called as Ramsar Convention, is an intergovernmental treaty. Now see, it is a treaty. It means that the countries can contribute as per their capacity. Now please be little bit concentrative. Inside, any form of question can come. So just important points noted down. The convention was called as Ramsar Convention, which was a treaty that provides a framework for national action and international cooperation for conservation and wise use, that is efficient use of wetlands and the resources. So the World Wetland Day occurs annually on Feb 2nd, marking the date of, now this is very important, adoption of Convention on Wetlands, that is since 1971, when a small group of environmentalists signed an international agreement that was in Iran, that is called as Ramsar Convention. Now please be careful, some important points from here. Convention on Wetland, called as Ramsar Convention, which started from the year 1971, basically to for the wise use of wetlands, and it became an agreement. Okay. Now in India, this is very important. Neelam, no one has, why this happens, I don't know, with you only. Just check from your end also. Everything from my end is clear. Voice and everything is also clear. Just check from your end also. Okay. So it came into force in India from 1982. please make a note that the wetland concept came into force. The convention came into force in India from 1982, and right now how many nations are a part of the convention? That is 170 nations. So just make a note of this. Very important parts. Please make a proper notebook so that all you can write and revise at the day of examination. Okay. Now again we have, now here there is one correction, but I want you to first solve it and then I will tell you. It's again the list, that is days, and you have to match them. The first is World Energy Day, second is World Animal Day, third is World Water Day, and next is World Environmental Day. Okay, so what exactly the day stands? There is one small correction. I'll tell you the correction later. First let me see how many of you are able to answer it. Yes. D. Okay. Okay. Majority of, okay, someone has with A also. We have got the answer as A. We have got the answer as D. Fine. Yes. Okay. So now, yes, let's see. The right answer is D. All those who have given their answer as D is correct. Now again here see, Environmental Day is 5th of June. So if you see D, D1 is given only in, the D option. But still you are supposed to check all. Now here there is one correction. If you remember, I mean to say, I don't know how many of you are, have read this earlier. If it is in old previous year papers, see, actually the World Energy Day is celebrated as 5th of March. Okay. Here they have given December 14. Okay, that is A, which is given as 4th, December 14. It is basically the Conservation Day of Energy for India. It is not world. For world, I'll please make it very clear, because here the question was given like that. So there was no option. D is the only right option. Okay. It can be an correction also, but you have to remember that the World Energy Day is 5th of March. Okay. And the conservation and energy conservation for India is celebrated as 14th of December. So just make a note of it. If it is now World Energy Day, it is 5th of March. Here there was a correction, but the answer key also came like that. So here the right answer is option D only. But World Energy Day, I have specified now what it is. So you should be able to, understand it very clearly. Okay. And Indian Conservation of Energy Day is called as 14th of December. Fine. Yes. Going to next, I'll just read this question for you people. Now basically we have done this many a times, but see what the question is. Why World Environment Day is observed as 5th June every year? Now we know that World Environment Day is 5th June, but the question this time is, why World Environment Day is observed as 5th June? On this day, UNF, now I'm purposely not telling the full form, because you should put an habit of writing it. On this day, UNFC was established in 1992. It was established by Stockholm Conference on Human Environment in 1972. It was to mark the beginning of Kyoto Protocol, or it was to mark the Rio Summit in 2002. So what is the, okay, fine. We have 5th people have, okay, you people have started. Those who have not started, for them, if it is difficult, I'll just read it once. Why World Environment Day is celebrated on 5th of June every year? Whether it is established by UNFCCC, whether it is established by the Stockholm Conference, whether it is the beginning of Kyoto Protocol, or whether it is the Rio Summit 2002. Okay, fine. So yes, almost everyone, okay, there is yet no wrong answer. We have done this lot amount of time. The basic reason for that it is because it is established, it was established by Stockholm Conference of Human Environment in 1972. This was the answer. Now yes, the World Environmental Day is celebrated on 5th of June every year for encouraging and protection of the environment, and it was established by United Nations General Assembly in 1972 as the first day of the Stockholm Conference of Human Environment, and that's the reason we celebrate Environment Day as 5th of June every year. That was the only right option. Yeah, Kamesh, only first 10 questions are like that. That is image form. I didn't get time today, so just sorry for that. Only first 10 questions, then it is all typed. Okay. So if I increase it, it will become blur. So I have just maintained the that's the reason I'm reading the question for you people. So don't worry. More 2-3 questions and then it will be normal font. Okay. What is the official name of World Environmental Day? What is the official name of World Environmental Day? Whether it is called as UNICEF World Environmental Day, whether it is called as WTO World Environmental Day, whether it is called as UN World Environmental Day, or whether it is called as WHO World Environmental Day. What is the official name of World Environmental Day? Official name. Okay. We have started getting answer for this. Those who are don't strain your eyes. I'll read for you people 2-3 times. What is the official name of World Environmental Day? Okay. The options given are Neelam, it's only you. I have not seen any complaint from any student. Anyone else apart from Neelam is facing the problem of volume over today also? Okay. Yes. So we are getting the answers also. In case if any other students, those who are answering properly, just can you tell me the option the voice problem also? So I'll just get it. Yes. So the official name of the official name of World Environmental Day is nothing but UN, that is United Nations World Environmental Day. Now see, World Environmental Day, we know 5th June. Why it is celebrated, that also we know now. What it is officially called, that also we know. So like this may be the expected questions. So just be careful that you know what important things you have taken down with respect to World Environmental Day. Okay. Okay, fine. Thank you. Okay, thank you everyone. Yes, now. Yes, this is also one of the important question now. Which of the following conventions protocol originated from Rio Earth Summit? Okay. Now after the answer, I'll tell you how they are making the questions and I will give you some strategy for this 2 weeks also. So let's understand the question first and then I'll tell you what exactly you have to do. Which of the following conventions protocol originated from Rio Summit? That is United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change. It is nothing but your full form of UNFCCC. Ramsar Convention of Wetlands, United Nations Convention to Combat Desertification, Quito Protocol, or it is called as Convention on Biological Diversity. So what exactly the convention protocol originated from Rio Summit? Which of the following convention protocol originated from Rio Summit? Please try to understand the question. Take your time. We are not into competition. Take your time because understanding question and answering is very important now because you know certain things. Reading is important. Yeah, Ashwini, no problem. You can join us from now from this question. Okay, C, fine. Okay, someone has said C. Okay, others are also saying C. Fine. Others, no idea for this question. Which of the following conventions originated from Rio Summit? Okay, so C, that is someone is saying it is A, it is C, and it is E. Okay, fine. D, okay, fine. So the right answer actually is C. Now see, I have written over here very well. Now if you see United Nations Climate Change, if you go on the website, on the website page of United Nations Climate Change, the first paragraph itself has this 3 sentences. Ashwini, only Neelam and you had a problem. So just see from your end also, no, once. Okay, so which of the protocol originated from Rio Summit? That is, there are 3 protocols or 3 Rio conventions on One was the biodiversity, one was on climate change, and another was on desertification. These, when you go on the website of United Nations climate change, the first line itself talks about this 3 sentences, that is 3 things. It works on, or it originated from, for biodiversity, climate change, and desertification. So just make a note of it. Okay, anyone who are not, there are many students who are wrong. Okay, so just please see that option C is the only correct option, but read what is option C: climate change, desertification, and convention on biological diversity. Okay, then the next one, yes, I think this is maybe the second last for this font. I'm extremely sorry for that, but just 2 questions more, then we will be having the normal font. Consider the following statement regarding Green Climate Fund. We have done this very well. Green Climate Fund. Okay, now what is the statement? The Green Climate Fund is the world's largest dedicated fund for developing countries to reduce greenhouse gas emission and enhance their ability to respond to the climate change. Now, that is the first statement. Second, it was set up by World Bank. Okay. Third, the fund pays particular attention to the needs of the society that are highly vulnerable to the effects of climate change in least developed nations, that is called as LDCs, small island developing states, that is called as SIDS, and African states. Now, when we talk about the last statement, that is the entire support through Green Climate Fund mechanism is through grants, and the countries are not required to pay back. So out of this given 4 statement, which of the statements are correct? Now, yes, sorry, there are only 2-3 students who have talked about this sound problem. Others are not complaining at all, and everything is like every day only. Otherwise, everyone would have got the complaint, all 96 students. So just check. I'm trying my level best to speak as loudly as I can every day, which I do. At the same time, don't forget to answers also. Read it very carefully. Green Climate Fund. Green Climate Fund is the world's largest fund to help developing countries to reduce greenhouse emissions. It is set up by World Bank. It is the funds which have the effect on climate change with respect to the least developed countries, small developing states, and African states, and with respect to entire support through mechanisms that through grants, and the countries are not required to pay back. So which of the following statements are correct? Okay. Yes, so D, okay, D. Okay, all the 4 statements. So let's see. Yes, all the 4 statements with respect to Green Climate Fund are correct. Now, please do not, just go like that. Understand the concept very well. Now, first of all, yes, the Green Climate Fund is one of the largest dedicated fund for helping developing countries to emit as well as enhance the quality. Second, it was set up by United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change in 2010. Make a note of this. It has a crucial role in serving the Paris Agreement, which supports the goal of keeping the global temperature. I have been telling you that every time within the theory also, mark the important points it can come. That is, the global temperature should be maintained below 2 degrees Celsius. Okay. In one of the question it was asked. So just be careful. Then the funds particularly are effective for especially least developed countries, small island developing states, and African states. And yes, it offers a wide range of financial products including grants, concessional loans, subordinated debt, equity, and guarantees. So yes, Green Climate Fund. Given statements from the following, all the statements were correct regarding Green Climate Fund. What it is, what basically the role is, what is the objective, you have to keep in mind. Okay. Now, yes. Next you have, now see, this is a very new question. None of the lecture I have done this question, and there are important concepts also. So just concentrate and listen. Climate Change Performance Index. It is also called as CCPI. I'll read it once again. Climate Change Performance Index tracks countries' efforts to combat climate change, and it's published annually by UNEP, okay, United Nations Environmental Program. It can impose penalty if a country fails to meet the nationally determined contributions. Now, what is this NDCs? These are the targets given to the countries which they have to, satisfy. I mean to say in the form of treaty under Paris Climate Pact or Paris Climate Agreement. So, out of this given two statement, which of the statement is right? Whether the statement number 1 or whether the statement number 2. The statement 1 talks about 9th C is right. Okay, we have already started getting answer. Okay, yes, fine. Now see, none of them is right. I don't know, both are not correct, both are not correct, both are wrong, both are wrong. How? Let's understand. Students are, now see, it is actually that is climate change performance index, that is CCPI, is published by German Watch, the New Climate Institute, and the Climate Action Network. They are the one who publish the index annually. Please make a note of it. Many students have the answer wrong. So CCPI, it is called as Climate Change Performance Index since 2005. Okay, it is published annually, and who is the one to publish it? It is German Watch, the New Climate Institute, and the Climate Action Network publish. They are the one who publish the index annually. Now, apart from that, if any country fails to meet the contribution, okay, nationally determined contribution, there is no penalty. That's the reason I have used the word treaty also. So when the country fails to meet the nationally determined contributions, there is no penalty. Now, what was given in the question? If you see the question properly, what was given? That it is published by UNEP? No, it is wrong. Okay, and it said that they have to pay the penalty, which is again wrong. It is published by German Watch, and there is no penalty for that. Is it clear? So answer number D is the right answer. It is not my screen. It is only few questions which I have formed in the image today. So that's the reason you feel that the screen is not clear. Next questions are clear. So just for some time, that's the reason I'm reading it twice or thrice. Okay. Now, yes. Again, consider the following statement with respect to the given statements, which you have to tell whether they are true or they are false. Okay, the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, that is called as UNFCCC, was adopted in 1992 at Rio Earth Summit. Okay, they are for action to stabilize concentrations on greenhouse gases in the Earth's atmosphere. The framework sets non-binding limits on greenhouse emission. Nearly all member states of the United Nations have ratified the convention. So, which of the given statements are right or correct from the above? I'll read once again. The statements are with reference to United Nations Framework Convention for Climate Change, which was adopted in 1992 at Rio Summit, which was for stabilizing the greenhouse gases, which was non-binding on the individual country, not legally binding, it means, and which are, nearly all member states of the United Nations have ratified the convention. Okay, so 10th we have started getting answer. It's A. Yes, others. Okay, so students are okay, fine. Okay, yes. So when it comes to United Nations Framework Convention for Climate Change, so I'll just I'll just tell you the answer. Yes, it was one which was adopted in 1992 at Rio Summit, which marked the beginning of what efforts for the problem of what climate change. It is also called as Rio Convention, which was to stabilize the greenhouse gases. It came into force in 1994. It was adopted in 1992 but came into force in 1994 with a total of 197 nations as of 2020. 21 we have to just check once again, but as of now it is 197 countries. And the framework was basically non-binding, so it is not legally binding. Whatever type of contribution every country wants to give, that country can give the contribution, so it is called as non-binding. Non-binding, it means it is not legally binding. Yes, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, so all the 4 statements are right. Okay, now I know this slide is little blur, but I will read it because I was not having that option of clearing it out. So which summit was conducted to, I'll read it out, don't see the slide if you want, if it is not best for your eyes. Which summit was conducted to decide to achieve the economic growth in sustainable way without damaging the environment? Which summit, I'll read the summits also, which summit was decided to achieve economic growth in a sustainable way without damaging the environment? It is Copenhagen's conference, it is Cancun conference, it is Rio Summit, or it is Durban Summit. So which of the summit was basically for sustainable growth, I mean to say economic growth in a sustainable way? So 11th one is C. Yes, okay, fine, it is right. 11th one is C. Now before I go with every slide, okay, just a minute, okay. Now sorry. Now see, before I go with this, I have taken out every summit. That is, we have taken Copenhagen Summit, we have taken Cancun Summit, we have also taken Durban Summit. Okay, now in the next coming slides, as I said, one of the class, some of the students have asked me, conference of parties, how many are there? So today I have listed some conference of parties, but again, it is a huge concept. I mean to say, if you go on conference of parties website, you can see all the conference of parties are there in the list. Now I'm not telling which is the latest because there is a question on that. So when it comes, I will show you. Okay, so now let's go one by one. Let's first understand Copenhagen Summit, which was in the year 2009. Okay, basically it was held at Denmark between 7th of December to 18th of December, that is in the year 2009. Now, what was the purpose of this summit? The summit had to discuss some negotiating part with reference to what? With reference to international climate change agreement that was conducted at Denmark. Okay, so some negotiations took place. The purpose of the summit was to bring some negotiation, but unfortunately what happened was this summit was a bigger failure. Okay, now see, it was completely disappointed. Or you can also, I mean to say, you may get a question that which of the summit was a failure. So that is called as Copenhagen Summit. Okay, why? Because it failed to achieve the basic target for reducing global annual emission of greenhouse up to 2050. That was a target which was set, and it did not secure commitments from country to meet the targets collectively. There was no efforts. First of all, there was no target achieved. Secondly, there was no efforts made from the countries collectively to achieve the target, and that's the reason it was a drastic failure. Which summit? That is called as Copenhagen Summit. Please remember, because by seeing the way the questions are coming up, you have to be ready with from every angle. So when I talk about Copenhagen Summit, what you will remember, that it was conducted at Denmark. It was basically to discuss the negotiation, but no use of it because it was a failure. It not even achieved a basic target, but at the same time it was not able to convince the countries for the collective target. Is it clear? Then coming to Cancun conference, which was in the year 2010. Now, this was from 29th of November to 10th of December. It was a 12 days conference. Now, this was the 16th conference, 16th. Okay, it was the 16th conference. with 994 parties, the United Nation, which was formed with the help of United Nation Framework Convention on Climate Change. There is no specific thing in this conference, so nothing I have written over here, like Copenhagen. Okay, and the next one was, that is Conference of Parties 17, that is also called as Durban Conference. Now basically the aim was what? That is conducted in South Africa. The aim was to establish a set of commitment among participating countries to reduce the country level carbon emission and to agree to mechanisms, means the ways that were required to achieve carbon emission reduction as a global effort to contain the effects of human activities, that is called as the anthropogenic climate change. Okay, activities which are because of human beings. So this was basically the commitment to reduce the country level carbon emission. So that much you have to just keep in mind, okay, with respect to this conferences. Is it clear? So I hope it is clear with everyone. Let's move ahead now. Yes, now this is the question I didn't say. Which is the latest conference? Now we will be having Conference of Parties, that is 26, which will be conducted, okay, that is in the year 2021. This which now have you read that which country will be holding, or which country will hold this particular Conference of Parties? Whether it is Germany, whether it is USA, whether it is Scotland, whether it is France. Now keep this question in mind very carefully. Which is the latest Conference of Parties? The latest Conference of Party is 26th, which will be conducted in the year 2021, that is this year. It is from 1st of November to 12th of November. Okay, provided everything goes smoothly, this will be the dates. Which country it is? Okay, it is, some are saying USA, some are saying C. Okay, USA, everyone is USA. Fine. It is already announced and it is there on the website also of Conference of Parties. Okay, all the answers are wrong. Okay, if you just want, just visit the website once. Conference of Parties, it is not USA, it is Scotland. Okay, please see, I have listed last three. Conference of Parties is going to take place in Glasgow, that is Scotland. Conference of Party 25 was in Spain, 24 was in Poland. Okay, now Conference of what exactly, Ashwini, you want? What is the meaning of CPOs? Okay, fine, I will just, give me 1 minute. I'll just tell you that also. What is the meaning of Conference of Parties also? Just a second. Okay, 1 minute. Now I was going to show you. I hope this slide everyone has taken very well. Conference of Parties with reference to 24, 25 and 26. Yes. CPO is Conference of Party, but what it means, that also I'll tell you. Just 1 minute. I just wanted to show you one. See, now this I tried my level best, but I couldn't fit it because if I was increasing the font, the table was cutting. So I have just taken down Conference of Parties from 17 to 26. Okay, you can find this information on the website of Conference of Parties also. Okay, now as you can see, the Conference of Parties 26 will be held in, that is Scotland, Glasgow. Now here it is from 1st of November to your 12th of November. This is the dates which they have announced. Okay, every Conference of Parties, their name, their place, and what the conferences are called. So that is listed over here. You can also get this information on Conference of Parties website. Okay, now basically, Ashwini, coming to your question, it is nothing but a decision making body. If you remember, I have given you in my theory lectures also, which is basically working on stabilizing the greenhouse gas emissions. That is for climate change. That is the main intention of Conference of Parties. Is it clear? Okay, now yes, this table, if you want, do not, if you don't have the font size very clear, you can go to the Conference of Parties website and all the list is given very clearly. You can just refer to that also. Fine. Yes. Now, Conference of Party 24 is the supreme body of what? Now see, this question is to confuse you. Conference of Bodies 24. Any conference parties, any conference party, whether it is 24, 25, is the supreme body of what? Earth Summit, United Nations Framework um, for Convention on Climate Change, or UNESCO, or Quito Protocol. Every conference of party. Now here they have just confused you with that. You feel that every conference of party has a different supreme body, but the supreme body is only one. So what is that? Whether it is Earth Summit, whether it is UNESCO, whether it is UNFCCC, or whether it is Quito Protocol. Okay, okay, we have already started getting answer. Yes. Okay. Yes. So it is called as the conference, the supreme body of all is United Nations Conference, Convention on Climate Change. Okay. Yes. Is it clear? Yes. Now this particular conference, in which country the recent international agreement on phasing out hydrofluorocarbons was signed? I have done this in my lecture, but the question was twisted. Here I have twisted. So can you tell me the country as well as the year, everyone? Okay, in which country the international agreement on phasing out hydrofluorocarbons was signed? Which of the following countries? The countries are given below. That is Rwanda, Morocco, South Africa, Algeria. Which of the countries given below the recent international agreement phasing out for hydrofluorocarbons was signed? Can you tell me the year also? Year? We have done the year for this. If you people are not aware, that is the year 2016. In my regular lectures, I have done the years also. That is year 2016. The agreement with reference to phasing out hydrofluorocarbons was done in Rwanda. Is it clear? Okay. Yes, fine. So just ensure that you are keeping the things very clear. Here the year was not given. So now you write the years also. Mr. Singh, Rwanda comes in Africa. Okay, that is a place in Africa. A country in Africa, I think it is, if properly, it is East Africa. So you can just check it out, but it is Africa. Okay. Yes. Now, yeah, coming back to the normal phase, I can see. Thank you for cooperating that. A little bit of time constraint, I was not able to go through it very well. But yes, now United Nations Conference on Environment and Development 1992 was held where? Rio de Janeiro, Stockholm, Paris, or Johannesburg? We have done this n number of times. So you should be able to tell the answers very clearly and quickly. Now these are very regular questions. Yes, African country, yes. Yeah, A, very good. Yes, we have done this n number of times. That is the United Nations Conference on Environment and Development Environment and Development was held in 1992 at Rio de Janeiro, that is Brazil, from 3rd of June to 14th of June. Okay, year is 1992. Fine. Now, yes, the International Solar Alliance was established to promote solar energy. We have done this also. Now, its headquarters are where? Where are its headquarters located? That is Gawal Pahari, Gurgaon, Bengaluru, Dubai, or Nairobi. Where are its headquarters established? Question number 16. The International Solar Alliance established to promote solar energy. If you can tell me the countries also, between which two countries, it will be a revision for you. International Solar Alliance, between which two countries? Yes, waiting for the answer. A quick revision also it can be for you. We have done that also. Countries also we have done. 16th is A. Okay, yes. But I'm asking you which two countries is the International Solar Alliance has taken place. Between which two countries? I hope you can hear my question clearly. Which two countries? Yes. Yes, Mr. Singh. Between? The question given in the screen, and I'm asking an additional question out of it also. Yes, India and France. Very good. So that is the International Solar Alliance is to establish or to promote the solar energy between country, that is France and India, and at the established headquarters are at Gawal, that is Pahari, it's Gurgaon. Okay, fine. Yes, now coming to next question. We have just done a question on this. Okay. Sorry, I think yes, this question is repeated, but anyways, we there is one additional information. If you were not clear with this, we'll just again, I think this question got repeated from me. CCPI, that is called as Climate Change Performance Index, tracks country efforts to combat climate, and it's published by UNP. Now you know it is not published by UNP, it is published by Green Watch. And yes, UN, I mean to say, they impose penalty. They do not impose penalty. You can, if you are not able to contribute, it's okay, but there is no penalty. So we studied, neither 1 nor 2 is repeated. Yes, the answer D was correct. But yes, there are some extra information which I have put over here. Okay, now just read, because in that question there was no extra information which I added. Here I have added it. So just let's go through it. Now, yes, that is one topic here. This particular tool, that is Climate Change Performance Index, this particular tool, now it aims at what? It aims to enhance the transparency in international climate politics and enables the comparison of climate protection and progress which is made by individual country. So they have given this word, the contribution. So if the individual country does not contribute, so there is no penalty. For this reason, you can just keep this in mind, and it is nothing but it is a monitoring tool with reference to climate change. Okay. Yes, I think my question came a bit late to you, but yes, everyone is right with the answer. India and France, correct. Yes. Now, SDG Gender Index, that is Sustainable Development Goals Gender Index, recently seen in the news, is released by whom? I'll read again. SDG, okay, that is the 17 goals under Sustainable Development Goals Gender Index, recently is seen in the news, was released by whom? Question number 18. Kaushalya, are you answering me for question number 18? I have question number 18 is there on the screen. Yes, everyone. Question number 18 on the screen. See, okay. Lucky, is this for question number 18 your answer? There is no revert. I don't know why messages. 18C. Okay, others, 18A, okay, C, okay, okay, all options have came except B. Anyone for B? Okay, B also has came. Okay, fine. And now, okay, fine. Now see. Now we are talking about, it is actually answer number C, that is Equal Measure 2030. Maybe this concept is new for you. Yes, I know, because after seeing that I understood the answers. Now let's understand this. What is this? Okay, I have written all the details. I have written some parts also over here. So just first let's understand. Okay, now see. Actually, it is basically done by Equal Measure 2020. It's a private sector organization who gives this index. Okay, it's a joint efforts of regional and global organization, including African Women Development and Communication Network, Asian Specific Resource and Research Center for Women, Bill and Melinda Gates Foundation. See, these are the bodies which are private, as which are public bodies which are working on this index. Now, what exactly it is? See, this index, it accounts, I mean to say, this particular Equal Measures 2030, they have accounted for 14 goals out of 17 that covers poverty, means they have given index for these 14 goals, which covers poverty, health, education, literacy, political presentation and equality at workplace. So according to the index given by them for 2021, Now please remember 2021. The index for 2021 with respect to what? With respect to gender. Okay. Finland tops the position. And India's rank is 117. In 2020, India's rank was 115, but it has skipped now to 117 because we are not able to fulfill the goals such as hunger, infrastructure and gender equality. We are falling short of these three things, and that's the reason we have skipped our rank to that is 117. And this is latest. The question is also latest. This is the latest information. Please keep it in mind. Finland tops. It was Norway last year, but now this year it was Finland who has topped the index, and India's rank is 117. Okay. Mr. Ali, the PDF comes in our WhatsApp group, so you can just speak about joining the WhatsApp group. You can get the information at the end of the class. Okay. Yes. Ashwini, what you wrote, I didn't get what you have written. Now, this is the match the following again with respect to the protocols and biodiversity and solar alliance. That is, you have international agreements and you have the provisions. So you have Montreal Protocol, Quito Protocol, Convention on Biodiversity and International Solar Alliance. I hope it is pretty fine, the font. You can just match the following and tell me the right answer. Ashwini, can you just tell me what exactly you wanted to put a doubt? Question number 20, till meanwhile, students can start solving question number 20. Sorry. Quito Protocol. So some of them you have learned it very well. So you can try to match it and try to see which is the right option. I hope you can hear me clearly. I have not started getting any answer. Okay, Mr. Singh, A, fine. Others start answering this. Yes, SDG goal for regarding what you are talking about? Ashwini, if you talk about these goals and the index which you're talking, it is not only one factor. For the index, all the factors aggregate, come together, and then it is counted out. I think that is what you wanted to speak to me. Okay, D, fine. D, A. Okay, there are two options given by students, D also, A also. Nothing which you remember, which we have done very well. If you don't know, all the options are different. One option is very common, which they have given in normally. Okay, so yes, here if you see Quito Protocol, we know that very well. It is on for the emission trading. So see, if you see, B is not right over here, it's not right over here, it's not right, it's right only in D option. But rest of the options also you can check, but B, it is very confident that it is for emission trading. So your option will be D, not A. I don't know why people have said A. At least one option very well, Quito Protocol is for carbon, that is emission trading. So that then we have option number Montreal Protocol, that is clearing house mechanisms. Montreal Protocol is basically for controlling consumption and production of halogens. That is the one which is used in the fire extinguishers. Then Convention on Biodiversity, which you have is clearing house mechanisms. International Solar Alliance, that is clean affordable energy. Here also this you can match it up. So D is 1. Okay, but D1 was in 2 places. So the right answer is actually D, this D, the final D. Okay. So like that, in match the following, you have to just be careful when it comes. It is very, very important. Yes. Which of the following was not? See, now not is very properly highlighted. It's an issue to be addressed under Millennium Development Goals. Which of the following is not the issue to be addressed under Millennium Development Goals? Now, by the time, your goals should be very clear, everyone. Whether it is child morality, whether it is sustainability, whether it is human rights, or whether it is primary education. Which is the right answer for this? Which of the following does not address the Millennium Development Goals? Okay, we have already started getting answer. Montreal Protocol is like depletion. Ozone, you have to keep. These are the two words. And Quito Protocol is always for carbon emission. Mr. Singh, you have to just fit this word in your mind very well. Yes. Aditya, for me, for you outline, it is buffering. For me, my two screens are on, so I don't see any buffering going on. Just check the connection at your end. Yes, very good, everyone. I guess, Mohan, how come you went wrong? Rest of them have answered very correctly, and yes, you should be confident on Millennium Development Goals. The one which is not, the issue which is not addressed under Millennium Development Goals is this human rights. We have child morality as the 8 goals, we have sustainability, we have primary education. But this, in those 8 goals, there is nothing called as human rights. Okay, C is eliminated. Yes, very good. Mohan, just check from your end, because rest of them, Mr. Khan also, just check it properly. Now, Millennium Development Goals. Now we have done this question, but it is completely in different way. Just read it properly and answer. Try to answer it. Millennium Development Goals of Global Partnership. It is one of the 8th goal. If you remember, it's 8th goal of Millennium Development Goal. Has investigated making available the benefits of new technology, especially from which of the following: whether information and communication, whether artificial intelligence, whether nuclear technology, whether solid waste treatment technology. So which of the goal is the benefit, where the benefit of new technologies are available from the following? Which is that? Whether it is information and communication, whether it is artificial intelligence, whether it is nuclear technology, or whether it is solid waste treatment technology. So which of the following is the right answer for question number 22? Question 22 is going on. Yes, 22A. Okay. Others, I think students have no idea for this 8th goal. That's this reason the speed has reduced. Okay, B, C. Okay. Fine. Okay, so let's see. Some of them are not answering. Maybe it is the first, the right answer is information and communication. Let's see now. See, here is the 8th goal. That is, we have 8th part as A, B, C, D, E and F. Okay, so it talks about the following development. That is, discriminating financial system, addressing special needs of least developed countries. Then you have special needs of developing countries and small, that is LDCs and SSDs, comprehensively debt problems, then cooperation with pharmaceutical companies, and you have information and communication, that is cooperation with private sector to make benefits available of new technology, especially information and communication. Be careful. Yes, just be careful, everyone. See, internally now, one thing, Millennium Development Goals and Sustainable Development Goals, you people are only focusing these 17 goals and this 8 goals. Okay, but now the questions can be, now it is very sure, in 2 years it is practiced now, how many goals are there and which goal is not the part. But now little bit go ahead and read little, at least do this MCQ, so that it will help you to understand like which type of questions. Now we have studied this target, but don't ignore what I have read ahead. That is talking about financial system, talking about the special needs of least developing countries, talking about the LDCs and SSDCs, talking about the debt problems, talking about the pharmaceutical companies with respect to the affordability of drugs, and information and communication. So you should be aware now what type of partnership is used for development. Okay. Yes. And then next, coming to now this 100% answer should be there now. A little bit easy question. The initiative to establish the Solar Alliance was jointly taken by whom? USA and India, France and India. I have taken this question earlier also, but let's see. Sweden and India, China and India. Yes. How many? Neelam, set exam is little bit at state level, no? We are going to appear for national level now. So the questions will be also national. Okay. And if you have seen, no, that is, I meant to say, this is not the correct explanation, but in net exams, the number of goals questions have already came and went, so it will not be repeated. Okay. Okay, Muskan, really, this made my day. Thank you very much. And I hope same messages I will see you do post us once you are definitely you'll be through with your set exams. So just post us accordingly. Okay. Yes, everyone. 100% right answer. That's we have taken this. But yes, France and India has the initiative of International Solar Alliance. Okay. We have it was which was done in the year of 2015 between two countries, launched by our prime minister and the president of France. We have done this, but in case if you are not aware, you can please note this down. That is during the launch of Conference of Parties 21. So in case if you get the question, because again on International Solar Alliance there are a lot of questions, but which Conference of Parties? That is Conference of Party 21 in Paris. Just be careful for that also. Okay. Yes, French is a language, France and India. It's like that, Ashraf. Okay. Now, which of the following methods would be appropriate in reducing acid rain and acid deposition problems? Which of the following methods is most appropriate method in reducing acid rain and acid deposition problem? Whether it is adding lime to the acidic lakes, reducing the use of fossil fuels, promotion of acid resident crops, or increasing the height of smokestacks. So which of the following given method can be used in order to reduce the given options, that is acid rain and deposition? So which of them? You can read the questions little bit properly. That is very, very important. If in case if you do not know this, that is smokestacks is like chimneys. You can take an example of chimneys in order to pass the smoke. Okay, discharge the smoke. Okay, fine, very good. Okay, so yes, that is reducing the use of fossil fuels will help in reducing the acid rain and deposition of acid problems. Okay. So yes, a great way to reduce acid rain is using to reduce the use of fossil fuel to produce energy without produce it but without using fossil fuels, because acid rain is nothing but the acidic particles which definitely are harmful, and it can spoil the ecosystem or it can affect the ecosystem and create the problems ahead. So in order to reduce that, it is best that renewable energy helps us to produce less pollution, and help us to give normal conditions. Okay, now this is again a revision we have done in my last class itself. Biome. Now what is biome? Biome is a sum of ecosystem in a geographical area. 100% right answers. I want this. We have done in the last class itself. Sum of ecosystem of the whole earth, biotic component of an ecosystem, or it is biotic potential of an population. So what is biome? See, this is just to show how the questions are expected. So when you talk about any question, understand all the options, read it properly and do it. Okay. 25th, yes, we have started getting answers. Yes. Very good. Yeah, we have, if you remember, the definition of the biome itself is nothing but a large sum of ecosystem. So they have just given we have done in detail. If you remember aquatic, terrestrial, I have given you the diagrammatic form also. So basically it is nothing but the ecosystem in a geographical area. Biome is called a sum of all ecosystem in the geographical area. Yes, 25th A. This also is a revision question, but let me see how you answer it. Again, 100% answer I want. Minamata and Thai disease are due to toxicity of what? Okay, now see, they have combined it. Okay, because of which of the following? Mercury and tin, mercury and cadmium, mercury and lead, mercury and strontium. Which of the following is because of Minamata and Thai disease is because of which of the following? Yes, Muskan, it will definitely come. I mean, just have confidence in everything what you do. Things will fall in place. Yes, everyone. Yes, very good. Uh, we have done this individual questions. Here it is just because of, just two questions they have put together. Yes, so it is basically, yes, it is mercury and cadmium. Minamata because of mercury, Itai because of cadmium. So these are the two toxicity which has led to this disease. Okay. Yes. Question number 27. Biosphere reserve are being threatened with the help of what? Biosphere reserve is threatened because of what? Is it because of population growth? Is it because of rains? Is it because of pollution? Or is it because of all of the above? Biosphere reserves are threatened because of what? Okay. Yes, everyone. 27th. We are into 27th now. So biosphere reserves are threatened because of what? Very good. Yes. A very easy question. Yes. Biosphere reserves are threatened because of, yes, population growth, rains and pollution. So the option comes as, the right option comes as all of this. Very good. Yes. Now we have done this again. Environmental impact assessment is an objective analysis of what? For given of the following. That is whether it is basically for physical characteristics of environment, it is because of biophysical characteristics of environment, is it because of economical socio-economic characteristics, or whether it is because of all the above. So economic environmental economic impact assessment is because of what? I hope you remember we have done this topic. 27th, Priya, just 2 minutes, I'll go back. Okay. You should know the meaning of biosphere for that question. In case if you must have not got that, I'll just come back to it. Okay. Yes, just 2 minutes. Let me do this. Yes. Yes, everyone. Very good. So we have learned this environmental impact assessment. It means the policies, plans, everything reflect to environmental evaluation of environment. So yes, it includes physical characteristics also, bio characteristics also, and socio-economic. So the answer comes as what? All the above. That's what the environmental impact assessment is for. Okay. Now yes, Priya. Biosphere. Now see, when we talk about this, is biosphere is, basically biosphere reserves are basically what? So biosphere is one which counts our biotic and abiotic components, which includes population, which includes rain, which includes pollution also. So the right answer here will be all of the above. Okay, it is threatened. It means that it has a negative impact because of what? So yes, it has negative impact because of population, rains, as well as pollution. Where we have more and more population, there will be having definitely more and more pollution. And yes, nature wise also it has the threatened. So all the above. I hope it is clear, Priya. Okay. Yes. Coming to, which of the following is not the measure of Human Development Index? Which of the following? We have done Human Development Index concept also with the help of Human Development Report. Okay, which of the following is not the measure of Human Development Index? That is literacy rate, gross enrollment, or the sex ratio, or life expectancy. Which of the following are not the measure? Okay, literacy rate, whether it is gross enrollment, whether it is the life expectancy, or whether it is the sex ratio. Which of them? Here if you have, you write and take down also. First let me see what you people are answering, then I'll give you the answer for this also. 29th, B, C. Okay, Roshni, very good. Okay, no. So there is a confusion between both of them. See, Human Development Index, we have already done this, which is published by United Nations. This is the one index which is published by United Nations Development Program, which has three indicators. Okay. Now, which are these three indicators? Now, how? See, they have not given the question directly. The three indicators are life expectancy. Yes, that we have. The next one is the education that comes with the enrollment, okay. And the last one is, they have given us the purchasing power, okay, purchasing power, but it is linked to education, that is enrollment ratio and literacy rate. So sex ratio is not the measurement or indicator. It is not the indicator of human development index. We have done this, if you remember, in our class also, okay, regular class. Yes. Ashwini, it is with respect to life expectancy. They do not give health education. Only for life expectancy they give, not specifically with health education. So let's make a note. So yes, life expectancy in health education. Yes. Now, yes, the last question for the day, which of the following was the central aim of Paris Agreement? Here also I should get 100% right answers now, everyone. Yes. Ashwini, now it is right. So 100% right answer I should get. The aim of Paris Agreement: to reduce the chlorofluorocarbon emission, to strengthen the global response to the threat of climate change, to address the biodiversity issue, to address the problem of ozone layer depletion. Now, any student who is new to the class, for my class, please remember I have almost done 10 to 11 classes of people development and environment. And if you see, even if you revise that, I'm not saying 100%, but it will really help you out for this unit, which is very dangerous for every one of you. And after completing of this, I will give you some quick strategies for this 2 weeks, what exactly you are supposed to do. So just complete this answer and just keep your ears properly open. How you can study for this coming 2 weeks to crack your net examinations also. Vidate, correct? Pramir Vidate, yes. So I'll just see, anyways, I mean to say 2 weeks are there. In 2 weeks also magic can happen. So yes, we will see. Yes, everyone. Right answer, yes, Aditya, 100%. It is basically to strengthen the global response, which threats the climate change. So any student who is new to the class and does not know anything about the Paris Agreement, the one which is, legally binding, okay, which has 196 parties, which is Conference of Parties 21, which was conducted with the help of Conference of Party, with an aim. This we have done in the class also now, to limit the global warming below 2 degrees Celsius, okay, preferably 1.5. Its aim is to achieve the long-run temperature goal with reference to greenhouse emissions, and its landmark is the multilateral climate change process for the first time, which is a binding agreement for all the nations to help or to combat the climate change and adapt to its effects. So yes, Paris Agreement in regular class also we have done about it. No, Kanchana, yet there is no news about hall ticket, but the moment it comes, immediately you will get a notification on the channel also. We will just put it, so don't worry. Now hall tickets are by default going to come, don't worry for that. So now the first thing, as I said, that we are going to do some strategies. I'll tell, see, strategies, I'm not going to give you some magic, okay, you have to study, that is baseline. The only thing is that still, I mean to say, now your brains will be more active since this last 2 weeks are there. On an average 15 days we will count. So what you have to do is that, start reading topics as per your syllabus wise. Start reading the topics, like for example, today if you're taking teaching aptitude, tomorrow take research, then take communication. Don't stick to one topic at all, like this topic is very tough for me, let me do this only for 4-5 days, then it becomes difficult, okay. So you have to ensure that you have to take the topics every day. One topic you have to keep on completing every day. Now MCQs you can do, but if some certain concepts are not clear, you can look for the concept clearance also. And second thing is that one day, every day, from now onwards, from today onwards, one day you have to keep practicing your passage. Every day one passage you have to practice. Now Passage practice is not for your time, only for time, but your vocabulary will improve. That is very, very important. In net examinations also, vocabulary plays an important role for the meaning. So you should be able to read. If you do not know any word, please see the meaning and note down some new words so you understand it. Next is that you have to do your mathematical questions, like logical, mathematical and data interpretation. At least one sum you have to solve every day. Read previous year question papers, practice based, at least DI practice on previous year question papers. And yes, now all those students who have given set examinations, do not refer the paper. Stop doing that. It is not going to help you out. It will just increase your burden. So just ensure that you are focused on your topic, that okay, you have to sit for your net examination, and you have to ensure that you're giving your best. Okay, now don't keep the tension back of the mind and read, because it's not going to help. Okay, is it clear with everyone? And any such things I have given the good easy tips. So just with a positive start from today, and ensure that it is going to happen. Okay, yes, anyone who is interested with the crash course with our global online university can definitely go for our mock test with PDF solution, notes, video lectures. We have more than 1,000 MCQs in the form of PDF, which you can get. You can contact on the given number. At the same time, for paper 2 also we have the same pattern, that is 20 mock test, PDF solutions, notes, MCQs you have. But for paper 2 we have the papers like economics and commerce. So you can just try your level best. If nothing is there right now, just focus on your practice for 15 days. Time is important for you. Every minute, every second is important. But do take breaks and do ensure that you are taking some time to little bit refresh your memory and work hard. Okay, your hard work will definitely pay. So all the best. We will meet tomorrow. You will get a notification for the topic also. Mr. Singh, biosphere, rain, definitely heavy rains, floods or no rain at all can affect the biosphere. In that sense it is. Okay, it is impact is in that sense. Yes, thank you everyone. Thank you very much. I'll try my level best that to give maximum for this 2 weeks. So don't forget to join the classes. 1 hour, but maybe 1 hour and so, but it will be productively taken care. So see you tomorrow sharp at 9 with a new topic. Especially now we will be having only MCQs and current affairs and all those parts. So every day something will definitely come to help you for your examination. So keep watching the videos and join the live classes without fail, because here you give a serious attempt to sit with me and study. Okay, yes, how can I join the WhatsApp group? Mr. Yusuf Ali, you can just contact on the given number and you can just drop a message. They will get back to you. Okay, thank you very much. See you all tomorrow sharp at 9, everyone. Thank you.